Hello and welcome to Let's Play Umbral Souls with OwMeEye. And let's continue from where we last left off in this wonderful game. Last time we decided to run, not really last time, but since we decided to not go to the abyss just yet, but instead to explore whatever it is that we are allowed to explore, because some things have been spoiled by Ragnarok, who is a spoil sport and will not let us enter certain locations, because apparently we do not have time for it, but we have time to go everywhere else. Such are the silly whims of a god of darkness, apparently. But we have been exploring this town last time. I believe this is Lyndale. We explored Woodland Hut and found an interesting man in there, the father of a hero, and then we went to Lyndale to explore this little town illuminated by magical crystals to unhappiness of Pandora. And let's see, we have explored some of these houses, but not all of them. Pandora. What's this? The door is actually locked. At least seems at least one person in this town has a bit of common sense. That's the first locked door we have encountered. Interesting. Citizen. Did you know that magic can help accelerate the growth of crops? Magic certainly is amazing, isn't it? Pandora. More than you know. This house still. What is this house? Can we steal something here? Not really. Father. Interesting books. Interested in books, are you? You should head over to Lyndale's world-famous library. They've got quite the selection. This person is pretty accommodating. Nice. Excuse me, but those are our precious family heirlooms. I'd appreciate if you didn't touch them. Alright. Admiring our china, I'm afraid there's nothing all that special about it. Are we allowed to go upstairs? Whoa, no offense. But if you're going to waltz into my house, I'm going to need you to stay where I can see you. Good common sense, while also not being rude at the same time. We normally don't have strangers for dinner. My wife works hard enough feeding those rambunctious little tykes of ours. Oh, and me of course. Yeah, he's a... maybe he takes care of the children. Maybe he's doing his work at home. Equality. Father. Those kids of mine better not be playing near the bar again. I've told them 1,000 times to stay away from that place. Son. What's a father to do when his children won't listen to him? What indeed? Go spank them or something. Or don't spank him. Some people think that doesn't help. You could, I don't know, give them more love. You can try spanking them anyway. Maybe it will help. And if it won't, then give them more love. I'm sure one time wouldn't hurt. Just to test it. or something. I don't know. I don't have children. I do not have children. Citizen. Oh, are you new in town? Are you new to town? Bet you've never seen a magic circle before, huh? Pandora. That's a bet you'd lose. Citizen. Just step on top of it, and whoosh! You'll be on the other side in a flash. Pandora. Only a fool with the intellect of a slime wouldn't know something like that, you incompetent. I mean... I didn't know that. Thank you very much. Sure. I don't think he was convinced by that, Pandora. Your ugly character is showing. Using Pandora. Yeah, we read that already. And this as well, I think. We did read this. Haven't entered this. Or maybe we have. Well, we have entered this. It's just the same items as ever, as all of them. Same items as all. And we talk to this. Old man. Magic this, magic that. People don't know how to do anything for themselves anymore. I'm telling you, magic is going to be the death of us all. Pandora. One can only hope. Yeah, she does not like people. And this is a teleporter. There's an inn. Public library. Please keep your voice down inside. And perhaps I shall. Perhaps I shall. What is this? Soldier. Sorry, miss. Sorry, miss. But I'm afraid our only students of the magic school can enter here. Pandora not happy here. Unfortunate, so we cannot enter the floating school either. Unfortunate, because it looks really interesting. But I haven't talked to this girl here, I think. Citizen. These luminous crystals help keep the town lit at night. They're so much more beautiful than simple lanterns. I could stare at them all day. Indeed, I agree with that. They are indeed beautiful. And so are the glowy sparkles of this city. Not sure why they exist there. Pandora. Merely the arrogant ramblings of so-called scholars. They have no idea what magic is truly capable of. I need to be quiet here. We wouldn't want to be thrown away or thrown out, would we? Yes, let's continue and see if we do find something here. We just might. Maybe. Some boring drivel. Some boring drivel about the elements of magic. Darkness has been blacklisted, of course. Of course. Fire, water, earth, thunder, light. All elements pale in comparison to the sheer power and flexibility of darkness. Meditation techniques for cleansing the soul of darkness? Absurd. There's no such thing as a stainless soul. I've more important things to do than loaf around reading books. Though, somehow being in this place is making me drowsy. What if we find something of interest in here? This book seems to describe some kind of legendary spell called Astranova. Apparently it's so dangerous, it's capable of obliterating everything for miles if the caster doesn't suppress its power. My, that sounds quite useful indeed. I wonder if we can get this spell somewhere. Pandora. Children's books about fairies and the like. Believing in imaginary creatures is the epitome of foolishness. But monsters exist, so maybe fairies are based on some kind of monster. Pandora, you need to be more scientific here. You think you are skeptical, but you see, the problem with some people is that they think they are skeptical, but in fact they do not understand the scientific method. And the scientific method tells us that we should consider all possibilities, even if skeptically. But there's always a grain of truth somewhere in there. Maybe. Pandora. These remind me of the books my mother used to read me as a child. It's hard to believe I was ever that naive. It's hard to believe. This one is sleeping. Sleeping girl. Jeremy. Hold me tighter. Pandora. Sleeping girl. Stop talking and kiss me. Pandora. I cannot bear to listen to this anymore. Pandora. A boy and a spirit in the form of a girl join forces to destroy some kind of weapon. I never was a fan of romance. This doesn't sound like romance. I don't think you even understand what romance is, Pandora. The story of a young man who must travel through multiple dimensions and destroy them to save his own. How intriguing. I wonder if these are references to some kind of anime. It appears to be the story of a boy who attempts to purify his world of evil with the assistance of his ethereal companions. As if the world could be purged of darkness so easily. A child clothed in green travels through several dungeons in order to save a princess from an evil king. Yeah, these are game references. Here we have Zelda, it seems. Why does this sound so familiar? I don't know, did you play Zelda, Pandora? I don't think you did. Purify companions. Multiple dimensions and destroy them to save his own. Spirit in the form of a girl. Destroy a weapon. I'm not sure what this references. It's the story of how the 5 heroes defeated Ragnarok. I'll just put this back. Ragnarok doesn't take criticism lightly, it seems here. That's why he's such a failure. Because he can take criticism. Looks like the evil doesn't learn after all. How unfortunate. A history of this continent, no doubt laced with lies and biases against dark mages. Mother Martha's Monster Cookbook. Who in their right mind would eat anything with slime jelly in it? I don't know, maybe it's tasty. Really, you need a more scientific mindset here. You need to be open-minded to new experiences. Precautions to take against monsters, It's adorable how these little mages struggle so desperately against mere beasts. What have we here? A book about monsters. Finally something useful in the midst of all this garbage. Well, if it's useful, then why don't you take it? Advanced Monster Taming? A children's guide for amateurs. Though is not a strong enough word to describe these ceaseless ramblings. Citizen. The town of Lyndale was actually built under Lumielin long after it was first opened. With the number of aspiring mages flocking to the school to learn, it only seemed natural to capitalize on the potential business. Pandora. Fascinating, but I never asked for a history lesson. We cannot pass this person. Recipe books. How long has it been since I had a home-cooked meal? I can't even remember. Little girl. That's my book on the table. Don't touch it, okay? My mommy told me that if I see a shooting star, any wish I want will come true. I'm gonna wish that Lumiel will come down and live with everybody. That would be great. Pandora. Yes, it certainly would, wouldn't it? I wonder why doesn't she? Ragnarok said he did something to her, but... It's a fairy tale. but I haven't noticed him doing anything to Lumiel. I'm not sure. If he wasn't just bragging, or maybe I'm blind. Pandora. It's a fairy tale about a girl who was adopted by Lumiel as her mother. How revolting. And yet you were adopted by Ragnarok as your caretaker. Which is very similar in a way. The fairy tales Lanif told me as a child always gave me nightmares. I'm not sure if you consider that good or bad, Pandora. You aren't being clear here. Well, I don't know. It appears to be a book about the basics of elemental combat. Citizen. Huh? I'm studying for the entrance exam to get into Lumielin. Please don't bother me. Now let's see, the best spell to use against a slime would be... Was it Fireball? Seriously, I'm trying to concentrate here. Gah! It was Thunder. Of course it was Thunder. And that is interesting to know. So if we want to defeat the slime, we should use thunder. Now that's something useful to know. I don't believe we have any thunder spells, just dark spells. And we might have some creature which can cause thunder. A historical manuscript about ancient times. How dreadfully boring. Rowdy citizen. Forget reading. This is the best place in town to get some shut-eye. Something about this place just knocks me out in seconds. Wahahaha! Citizen. Excuse me, do you mind? Rowdy citizen. Hey, shut it, lady! I'm trying to sleep here! Oh, what an asshole. Citizen. My goodness, ancient times were filled with such violence and bloodshed. I'm glad we don't live in a world like that anymore. Pandora. You are joking, aren't you? Citizen. I'm trying to read in peace, but I can't help but feel like that ruffian behind me is staring at me. Do you mean me or him? Because I'm also standing behind you. Let's see. Yeah, now I'm not staying behind you. Fair enough. As I thought... wait. The true power is the best... Fire, earth, water. All elements converge into the darkness, but there's something here as well. I noticed that earlier. As I thought. These books only discuss low and to mid-level spells. A wise policy. True power is best left out of the reach of the insects, after all. My, these authors never seem to get enough of bowing and scraping at Lumiel's feet. She must be enjoying it. Arrogant ramblings of scholars. Do we access this from behind as well? No. What about this one? Ah, this was the legendary spell. Can we find something about... Oh wait, is this the same from both sides? Yes, but can we find something on this legendary spell here, maybe? Another author fawning over light magic. This narrow-minded prattle is so very tiresome. Doesn't look like it. Have I read these? Yeah, these children's fairy tales. What if I talk to this person? Librarian. Please be quiet and courteous to the other readers while you're here. Thank you. Cautious? I'm not sure how to read this word, actually. I do believe this is all we can find in this place. Do we have... what else is there in this city? There's this inn. However, I am not finding anything of interest in these cities, and Ragnarok is spoiling anything which could be of interest. So... I might just have to continue onto the abyss soon enough. Let's check this in first. What is there? There's a sleeping person here. Let's talk to him first. Guest. Ah, I should probably sleep in my room, but this couch is just way too comfortable. Receptionist. Please don't touch the instruments without permission, miss. Pandora. She's starting to get on my nerves. She didn't even do anything else yet. I didn't talk to her. So how Don't be like that, Pandora. Come on. Receptionist. I'm afraid the buffet is for hotel guests only, miss. Pandora. Does she have eyes in the back on her head? Of her head? Girl. So much delicious food! Should I take a little of everything or just eat my weight in cake? I've decided. Cake it is! Guest. The food here is absolutely incredible. Everything's so good. I know I'll regret it later, but I just don't want to stop. Guest. Huh? Why are you looking at me like that, dear? Huh. To be perfectly honest, I'd rather be at the pub right now, but at least my wife is happy. Terrible things happen when my wife isn't happy. What is with the women in this game? Now I know where my daughter inherited her appetite from. Yeah, what is with the women in this game? They are really being awful to the guys. This guy, to the point of abuse even. Huh. Yeah. The women in this game are really abusive. Well, not all of them, but like a lot of them. For some reason. Disgruntled chef. I can't believe they expect me to cook in this broom closet of a kitchen. This is an outrage. Hey you, no touching the food. You'll get it when it's ready and not a moment sooner. No, I won't, because I'm not a guest of this hotel. So I'm not getting it, whenever I want to. Welcome to the Woodstock Inn. Can I get you a room, miss? Pandora. So my enemies can slit my throat while I sleep? No, thank you. Receptionist. Oh, alright then. Please come back to stay with us soon. She's a strange one. Yeah, Pandora, you need to blend better. Earlier I said that you blend in pretty well, but I think you need to be better. I'm not allowed upstairs unless I purchase a room. I was allowed to sleep there. But Ragnarok is buggering again. Pandora! Pandora! 1,000 pardons, my lord. Man, Ragnarok is such a... Ragnarok has such a gigantic stick up his butt. And so damn selfish. He won't let you rest even for a second. What an asshole. What an asshole. Ragnarok, you're an asshole. I thought I liked you, but you're actually an asshole. So I don't like you, because you're an asshole. Screw you, Ragnarok. Because you're an asshole, I will go check this village as well. And waste more of your time. And checking these villages is extremely enjoyable for me. Ah, but I found a bug here. Miss Creator of this game, there is a bug here. Please fix. Here as well. This map is lacking this map doesn't have the possibility of these mountains set correctly. It needs fixing. Somebody's training. Let's forget about him and go in here. And let's go to these random doors and check the wardrobe. Pandora. Nothing but worthless old clothes. But what else would one expect? This dress truly does highlight my natural beauty. I look simply ravishing. What a relief it is that I shall no longer be forced to sleep in that mold-ridden flea trap of a bed. Yeah, but where are you sleeping right now? So far, Ragnarok did not allow you to sleep for a single moment. We've been running all day long. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this, Pandora. I am not so desperate as to rummage through belongings of an old couple in search of gold. There's something to be said for dignity. I can grind gold easily enough on monsters, so I don't care that much. But there could be interesting items in there. Pandora. What a relief it is. Yeah. Right now we don't have a place to stay or a bed, so I'm not sure what you are talking about, Pandora. There's nothing to be happy about. And Ragnarok keeps... what was that word again? He keeps nagging. Ragnarok keeps nagging at every turn, so you don't have that much to be happy about. Old woman. Oh my, isn't this a surprise? No one usually bothers visiting our sleepy little village. It's always such a pleasure meeting the new people. Don't be a stranger now, dear. My husband has become a bit bitter of late, though I can't really blame him. The world we live in seems to be getting crueler by the day, doesn't it? Don't you say? Don't you say? That is true indeed. And we are the very example of this cruelty. I don't mean Pandora being cruel, but cruelty has made Pandora's life miserable. Cruelty of other people. Oh man, have you seen the mage school in the Lyndale? Aspiring mages flock there in droves, but no one pays attention to our little village. That's just how I like it. I prefer peace and quiet to dealing with those rowdy youngsters. Truth be told, I used to live in Lyndale, but I just couldn't stomach living there after they banished a friend of mine. Interesting. Who did they banish? Darren was a good man. I just don't understand what they could have been thinking. They banished Darren. I do not know a Darren, but that is interesting to know. Definitely. Why do they banish a Darren from Lyndale? What did he do? Boy. Don't bother me. Can't you see I'm training? See that grave over there? My brother was a knight, a proud warrior. Until he was killed by a dark mage. That's why I'm going to become a knight too. I'll cut down every last dark mage on earth. I'm gonna make them all pay. Pandora. Vengeance, huh? Yes, I can certainly understand that sentiment. But not to worry, you'll join your dear brother soon enough. You and everyone like you. I'm trying to concentrate, now leave me alone! Pandora. Such a splendid darkness emanates from this boy. How ironic it is that people like this are serving to expedite Lord Ragnarok's revival. Expedite Lord Ragnarok's revival. Another fallen hero, is it? Well, there are sure to be many more to come. Mother, I apologize for our... I apologize if our son has been rude to you at all. We're going through a tough time right now. If only I hadn't let David join the Knights. No, never mind. Please just ignore me. It's not often you get visitors, so please make yourself at home. Just, please don't mention anything about dark mages while you're here. Father, that boy is never joining the Knights. Not as long as I'm still breathing. I already lost one son to those monsters. I won't make the same mistake again. Curse those dark mages! I'm tempted to join the Knights myself to rid the world of their filth, but my family needs me. Probably for the best. I doubt these peasants have anything of value to take. These are peasants. I did not want to go into that house. Let's go here, to the right. Duncan. This one has a name. I hope she's doing alright. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just thinking about my girlfriend. I can't help but feel lonely when she's away. My girlfriend is training to be a purifier at the Tamer's Academy. I couldn't be more proud of her. She has some serious confidence issues though. I just wish I could be there to support her. Pandora. Dearest Vivian, I hope you're doing well. I've been counting the moments we've been apart, and my heart longs to be with you again. How droll. Somehow this reminds me of my father. Just what am I expecting to find here that could serve my purpose? I doubt these fools even have any gold to steal. I admit I'm a bit weary, but my lord's will takes priority over my feeble human limitations. Oh, screw Ragnarok. Screw Ragnarok, I want to explore. Locked, huh? What's more, it seems to be abandoned. Huh. Interesting. And there's a tent here. Traveling merchant. Ah! I wanted to sell my goods in Arkfall, but the northern pass is closed due to those blasted bandits. Now I'm stuck in this Burkwater town. With the Monster Tamers tournament coming up, I would have made a killing there. Ah, it burns me up just thinking about it. Stay out of my tent, you thief! Are you deaf? I said stay out of my tent! I just don't care. Don't pester me, I'm in a full mood if you hadn't noticed. You're a lousy merchant. Maybe I would have bought something from you. But you are a lousy merchant, so I have no interest to buy anything from you. You lousy merchant. There's a bird here. I'm going to catch the bird. Huh, no. Let's move on. Oh, there is one place where I can go. And I don't mean these places, which I could also go to. But I probably can't. Huh. Right? But I could grind a little bit more of money and go for the Kraken. That is certainly a possibility of something I could do. Not a bad one either. Let's check what this is. Another sacred sanctuary. Pandora. A light barrier. And a rather strong one at that. I doubt even my magic could break it. Just what is it they're trying to protect? Huh. Is that perhaps this project? However it was called, I don't remember. Aegis is a shield of gods. They are trying to make a shield against darkness. It could be that perhaps they are building it in here. And it's protected by this circle. Ooh, there's a dark altar here. That's interesting. What is this? That looks like something interesting for us to check. What is this place? Soldier. Hold it! This is the infamous Dark Altar, the site where Reinhardt the Betrayer summoned monsters into the world. This place was designed centuries ago by Dark Mage cultists who sought to summon Ragnarok. Absolutely no one is allowed inside, no exceptions. Until we learn how to destroy this place, we will guard it with our lives. That is the oath we have sworn. Interesting. So this is the altar. We are finding interesting places at the very least, even if we cannot explore them. There's the Arkfall and Tower of Champions. There's something weird here. What is this? This is just a beach. Interesting. It looks bigger on the map. This is Arkfall. I don't want to talk with these people for now. Maybe later. There's a flower here. That's interesting. Pandora. Alright, I won't step on your precious vegetables. Interesting. Gardener girl. Philly and Frena here. Philly and Frena here do such a great job of taking care of my garden. Leave it to a plant monster to know how to raise plants. It's almost like they're taking care of their children. And that is really interesting. So they are living together with the monsters and even using them to take care of a garden. That's very... and this has... Oh, because this is like a tamer town. The hornet seems fixated on something. Tamer. Oh no! Don't even think about it! How many times do I have to tell you to stay away from those flower monsters? that is adorable. This hornet of mine is completely hopeless. I guess you can't fight insects. That is so adorable. Yes, this is a city where they train monsters. That is so interesting. There's this slime here. Little boy. Come on, Grouper. Come on, Gooper. Stop playing in the fountain. We're gonna be late for our match. Blop. This is adorable. I wanna play with these things. I'm guessing Ragnarok will not allow me to take to try out these matches even though I would really like to. Announcer. The carnage! The carnage, the brutality, the non-stop thrills! Welcome to Arkfall Colosseum! Seasoned warriors and talented tamers pit their skills against each other. Who will come out on top? Pandora. Tamers? You mean to tell me that monsters fight in this Colosseum as well? Announcer. You better believe it, miss! It is an unrivaled spectacle of fangs, claws, magic, the likes of which you've never seen. A titanic explosion of one-on-one monster versus monster action. There's no other spectacle like it on Earth. Pandora. This might prove to be an interesting little diversion. Perhaps even an opportunity to whip my monsters into shape. Anyone can enter this competition, correct? Announcer. Ah, are you a tamer as well, miss? The more the merrier. I just need to get your name. Pandora. My name, it's... Announcer. Ah, I see, the shy type area. Well then, we'll just give you a stage name. Now, what should it be? That black dress, those mysterious eyes, that elegant aura. I got it. From here on out, you'll be known as the incomparable Lady Havoc! Pandora, surely you jest. Usher. Whenever you want to take a monster and mix it up in the arena, just give me a holler. I'll put your name on the tournament roster. You can use the room on the left of me to get prepared for a match. Good luck out there, Lady H. Pandora. And I thought Laneth nicknames were infuriating. I want to try this. Although I also want to get the Kraken. What should I try first? So many things I want to do. I want to try this with Pandora, I mean with Laneth. Can we do this, or will Ragnarok spoil our fun once again? Let's see. There's also a lot of people here to talk with. But I think before we do that, we shall take another break. It was amazing playing this, as always, and I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed playing it. And if you did enjoy it, then don't forget to share, like, and subscribe for even more videos. And comment if you have anything you would like to tell me, or ask me, or chat with me, or, you know, especially about the game. I'd love hearing from you, or even about the video. Anyway, I will see you next time. Bye bye!